Hi class, how are you? And this is our new lecture plan or lesson plan. And let's see what we have to do for today's lesson. And at the first, you can see that we have some materials like computers, tablets, and connected with internet, projector screen, Google Slides, or Microsoft PowerPoint, some slides here, and some videos, headphones, and rubric for assessing presentations. I mean, whenever you present your presentations, here we would simply assess them and what is objectives for this lesson. Students will understand the basic structure and features of effective multimedia presentations. Students will create a short multimedia presentation using text, image, and video. And lastly, students will evaluate digital resources and apply the SAMR model in their presentation design. Okay, to come up with warm up and objective discussion, we would start our lesson by a very short video, and then I would ask you what made this presentation effective, and I would ask from you. And lastly, you would explain the objectives and introductions for SAMR module. Okay, let's begin our lecture. Teacher models how to use Google Slides, like inserting text, images, and videos, and then demonstrate how to use copyright-free media from sites like Pixabay and Pixels. Uh, walk through AMR model levels briefly to show how teach enhance presentations and some things like this. Okay, after that, we would have some guided practice, and for our guided practice, we would work in pairs to brainstorm topics for 3 slides presentation, and we would discuss them. And after that, I would circulate to assess and provide feedbacks. And lastly, what teach tools can enhance your message. And I would have your suggestions for my presentation, and your classmates also have their suggestions for you to enhance your message. Um, After that, we would do some practices, because learning without doing a practice is like nothing. We have to do practices here in our class, like students will begin creating their 3 slide presentation using Google Slides or maybe Microsoft PowerPoint, and they must incorporate at least one image and one video. It is something like compulsory and it's mandatory. Everyone have to add these in their presentations, and encourage use of transition and concise text. Try to use some brief words that carry your idea and concepts to others very well and clearly. And lastly, we would have assessment, like students share their screen and present their slides to partner or small groups. The other would show their suggestion as well, and using a rubric to assess like clarity, creativity, effectivity, and use of media and SAMR level or module. And last one is exit ticket. A student write one sentence explaining how technology enhance their presentation. Dear student, at the end we would have to continue our presentation till we have to discuss the topics clearly and very well to others. For example, what was the main point of this discussion? What are advantages and what are some disadvantages for this? And I want all of you to pay attention for today's class, and this all would help you to enhance your language skills, and it's really helpful for each of you to consider my suggestions step by step, and we would continue. For now, I would take you about 15-minute time, try to make some slideshows of your country. For example, if you are living in Afghanistan, USA, Turkey, and etc., you have to make your presentations, your videos, and your pictures at least 3 pages long. And after that, we would have some assessment, and we would talk about some words and transition verbs you have used, and the base points of every student, and also the best presentation. We would choose a student as a best presenter, and it would be really helpful for everyone here to try their hearts and show their talents here by presenting some beautiful things about their places where they live, and share to your classmates, and your classmate would have some suggestions for you and some questions for you, and you have to prepare answer for them, and it would create a really friendly environment for you and your classmates. Also me, I would say to you about my country as well, and in this way it would be really helpful. And I want to emphasize that whenever you make any pictures, any videos, and any presentation without these pictures and videos, it would be really empty, and it would not be so much attractive for other classmates. So try to use images and pictures in your practices and presentations, and it would help you to move on next lesson, and try to show your other talents which are related to Google documentations and Microsoft PowerPoint programs.